go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it a guy or a girl?
He must be standing up there looking at the cameras. Yeah, I wonder if the cameras work.
Yeah, he probably looked up at that and was like, nah, it's probably not real. Yeah, we got your ass.
Is this going to be on YouTube?
Oh, this is going to be on YouTube and Facebook and Google Plus and Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, look up again.
Somebody knows who he is.
Yeah, of course they will.
And whoever it is that knows who he is, and I get his ass. Look with that. Probably.
It looks like it.
Well, what's that bag he left up there?
He's casing.
Oh.
Because this is the middle of the afternoon. This is 2:30.
We were here.
Yeah, we were here. I'd already come and gone twice by this point.
I was going out the back door smoking. I didn't see anybody.
Fast forward or
yeah, fast forward. Oh, here we go.
Always come back.
I'm actually set at 2:30 because that's what time the recorder was on. The radio station.
Thank you to all the people
buddy.
who have donated cameras and equipment to make this possible.
Exactly.
Thank you to Millennium Security.
Thank you.
Oh, he's got a friend. We're just gonna hang out, dick around with my generator. Yeah, that's great.
Don't know how to open it.
Look, it's Dumb and Dumber.
No, Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. What the hell is he doing? Oh, we're just gonna play in here.
Too bad there aren't capacitors in
Oh, baby. I was just going to say to Batman.
We're gonna have fun with these guys.
Aren't you sorry you couldn't booby trap?
They'll probably come right by tomorrow at 2:30.
Oh, so we're gonna be watching.
They'll probably be walking by tomorrow at 2:30 if they're coming out of school.
I don't know.
No,
Now they're gonna go look around.
Aren't you sorry you couldn't booby trap it with about 440?
Well, we can't do that to fences of cars. It is a transformer.
Does it still have the warning label on it?
It will tomorrow.
You can put power on it.
Yeah.
Transformer's supposed to.
They put out 25,000 volts DC.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. DC? Oh.
Yeah, they're rectified DC output.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. He's
What
in
is
the
wrong
panel.
with these
He's
people?
doing stuff.
What is wrong?
Yeah, try to move it, you idiot.
it's only what 3,000 pounds of transformer there.
Is that how
maybe
much it
4.
weighed? I thought it weighed as much as a Buick.
It does.
Okay.
It weighs a lot. Now what are they doing? They're gonna go around over here.
They're spending the afternoon at that thing. Look at that.
Spending a lot of time.
That's what I meant.
Well, it's broad day.
Ah, there he popped the panel. Now he's shopping. Yep, these are the guys that cut the wires out today.
Now what does he want?
Copper.
Oh.
They're looking in the generator too.
Generator was. I hope it's still fun. Look, I know how to open the door, man. Quit opening the door, but I know how to open the door, man. Well, quit opening the door. I know how to open the door.
Yeah, these guys are going to be fun. Yeah, we have our guys.
So this is what they were doing when I got arrested for shoplifting.
Yeah, they were standing around watching you, laughing. And look, there's Moose coming back with lunch.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Man, Moose drove right past him and didn't know.
You got to be kidding. Unbelievable.
Think how many times we see people in our parking lot when we come and go. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to the Geek Group. It is Monday, November 21st at 13:18 hours and it's time to do mail. First one comes in from Anonymous. We don't know who sent this in, so thank you, whoever you are, but they ordered us stuff off our Amazon wish list, which is pretty cool. We got 120 grit sanding discs, we got a pilot drill thing with a countersink on it, and we got a countersink set, which is really cool. All of these things are headed off to Moose for use in the wood machine shops. Now, second box comes in from Brad Wilmot, Blind Brad, who is a regular contributor to the Geek Group. Thank you, Brad. Let's see what we got. I have no idea what's in here. Brad, we gotta talk about your packaging. news. You're gonna cost me a nipple one of these days trying to open this stuff.
He's thorough.
He's thorough. He is very thorough, but Brad, think of the nipples. So what do we got? Let's see if we can get this open. Fighting my way through. If I can get in this way. What is that? Brad, what are you saying? Oh, hey, Moose! I know what this is.
Yay.
That's an air switch.
It is.
This is, it says mount diaphragm vertical. Okay, well, cool. They give you little feet. So that is your air switch, or your vacuum switch. It's,
Now, he told me it may need a relay.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's definitely, it's just got a little micro switch on it. Yeah, it's only rated for 5 amps. So we're gonna do a thing on this. And the cool thing is, Brad sent me this from Missouri, right? Columbia, Missouri.
Yeah.
The switch was made in Traverse City, Michigan. So,
Welcome home.
yeah, welcome home. All right, next box. Also from Brad. This one packaged with different tape just because Brad likes to torment me like that. Let's see what we got. I do hope this is the label thing. Per our discussion via email on 1110, here is a Braille Dymo labeler and a couple rolls of tape. Also enclosed is an Omega zip drive that has exhibited the click of death the last time I used it. Might make for good thumper food, or take it to the range and put a 308 through it. Ooh, that could be good video. Huh. Ah, it's that kind of labeler. Okay. I thought he was talking about like a little kind you put on your computer and it prints out the little labels. Cool. These, I know how to use one of these. And it's got Braille. Check this out. You've all seen the click labelers before. Check this out. It's in Braille. How cool is that? And if you don't know how to read Braille, it's got the little stuff all the way around it. That's really neat. And you know, I've had this thing in my hand for 30 seconds and I just learned that there are Braille characters for the words with, the, and, in, of, for, st, ing, ed, to, n. We've got, okay, I think it's kind of funny that the Braille for a colon is actually 2 dots side by side in the 4 and 5 spot. No, 3 and 4 spot. Yeah. That's really neat. I have no idea what that symbol is, but it's a box. What is a box in Braille? I thought Braille was all dots. There's one on top that's a box. That's weird. Cool, we have a Braille labeler. How neat is that? Mm-hmm. That's going to be a thing. We can do things on how to learn Braille. We need to do a thing. I want to do stuff with Braille. If anybody out there has any other things that print in Braille or any Braille-related things, let me know, please. We're interested in them because I want to do an upcoming video on the main channel about codes and stuff, and I'd like to do like a sub-series specifically on Braille because Braille is a code, and it's really cool. It's a code that everybody gets to experience every day. Like you walk into any public building and there's something Braille. You know, even if it's just the elevators and that, it's pretty common and easy to find. So it could be kind of cool. And think how useful and neat it would be to just know Braille. It's like sign language. It's one of those cool, handy things to know. So we've also got a zip drive that's falling apart. Brad. I'm okay with that. I was gonna blow it up anyway. Wow. IDE.
Except the 308 goes through that quite nicely.
This wouldn't even slow it down. Yep, it'll be fun. Alright, there'll be more with this in the future. You guys have fun. I'm Chris, that's Dave, that's Moose, and Omni the Wonder Dog is hanging out. We will have more after this. Hey there guys, time for some fun viewer mail. Let's see what we got. A.M. Brandt, 420. Note the obvious reference to the recreational use of marijuana. Do your parents know? Writes in with, hey Chris, I remember you mentioned if people sent in camera mounts themselves, they could put their name on it. Can that be done with the cameras too? Totally, dude. To complicate it a little more, if I have them shipped direct to you guys, could I send some labels to put on a few of them? Yes. Totally cool. We'll sort that out. I'll put the labels on them. I'm happy to, you can do whatever you want. You send me the labels and like print them up, do whatever you want. Do a cool font. No Comic Sans. But do a cool font and we'll sort it out, and we'll put your name on as many cameras as you like. I posted links to the cameras that we want from the surplus site, where you can get like half a dozen of them for $100. It's a really great deal. I'm sure you probably covered this before in some of the videos, but what does it take to open a satellite chapter? I assume ideally that it would be similar as possible to the GR Lab. I understand one of the biggest things is the building and stuff like robots, but how hard was it to convince a realtor to donate a building or let it go for significantly less than it was worth? In my opinion, people need something like the GR Lab. There's a lot of stuff they don't teach in a public school system that people should know but can only formally learn if they commit to 4 years and $500,000 in debt. It's hard to believe that there are people nowadays who don't know how to change a tire or avoid getting infected by spyware or just the simple stuff that they should know. Not to mention the stuff that they might be curious about, but just don't have a place to go where they can learn about it, or if somebody just wants to try their hand at something, do-it-yourself carpentry or build a Tesla coil, learn about a robot. There isn't any place outside of a college that they can, at least not around here, do that stuff. Aaron, you're absolutely right. And the creation of satellite chapters is something that we are just really beginning to do a big push on. We've got a couple out there. There's the awesome guys in Western Massachusetts and all that jazz. But the formal process of how to do it is simple. To start building a satellite chapter of the Geek Group, find 10 or 12 guys in your local area, it's not hard to do, that want to start getting together like once a week and start doing geek-related things. Once you get that established, you get a groove. Like, hey, it's the Thursday night thrash and bash over at Mike's house or something like that. Once you do that, I'll do what I can to start helping you be able to find a location. I'll give you some tips on how to deal with realtors and all that, but the first thing you have to do is get some guys together and generate some kind of a cash flow. With 10 or 12 guys, it's really hard to be able to do that, but there are really cool opportunities to be able to find free hosting for a dozen people to get together for a few hours a week, and that's where it starts. That's how we started. So yeah, the Geek Group for the first 2 years existed in a dorm room. So I mean, you can do a lot with a little bit of space. As far as how to get people to donate buildings and stuff like that, good luck, dude. Let me know. We paid $700,000 for this building, and that's more than it's worth. If I had known how bad the electrical system was, how bad the roof was, and all that jazz, I mean, we had a rough idea that it was bad, but we didn't know the extent to how bad it was because the previous owner had no idea. If I'd have known how bad this building was when we first bought it, I probably would have picked a different building. So, But if you're interested, it all starts, we get a dozen guys together, meeting once a week, and we'll go from there. Get in the forums, get active in the forums, and that's where chapter creation starts, in the Geek Group forums. A lot of you guys ask me questions like this in the YouTube comments, and I appreciate it. It's cool. I'm really big on interacting with people, but a lot of the stuff that people are asking in YouTube comments and things like that are really more appropriate for the forums. So don't get upset if the first thing I tell you is post that in the forums. That's the 90% of the questions I get asked on YouTube and comments and things like that, my simple answer is post that in the forums, because it's something that you're not the only person who wants to know the answer to that too. So, it's a thing. And that's it for viewer mail today, I think. Let me see if I got anything else. ND Yag 100, awesome nickname dude, writes in with, "Hi, Chris, just a quick note to say hi. You'll be getting 2 big boxes of Cat 5e delivered by UPS. I bought it from Monoprice. I hope it's okay." Yeah, I don't care where you bought it from. It's Cat 5e cable. I'm thrilled to have it, and we need lots of it. So thank you, James, also known as Neodymium Yag 100. ND Yag, Neodymium Yttrium Aluminum Garnet. There's your useless bit of information for the day. Thank you, sir. All right, so time is 16:09 hours. The scrappers have been back, and this is awesome. This is glorious. The scrappers have been back. They took off the back on here on our big power supply. They cut all the wire. They messed a bunch of stuff up. They cut everything out. They messed it all up. But what they apparently weren't really paying attention to was the fact that there's a camera right there, and that camera was working last night. So we got your ass. We got you. I'm thrilled. I am so glad I locked myself out. That's how excited I am. Batman, open the door. Batman. Thank you. All right, so they came back. We got them. I'm happy. We're going to get Steve out here. We're going to review the footage. We're going to dump it into the video editing program and do everything we can to clean it up and get all perfect, see if we can ID the guys and nail them. However, I don't have that much faith in anybody. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take the Cradle apart. I've got Batman and Cricket out here rocking on this. And we're going to hope for the best with the cops and all that and see what we get. But in the meantime, we're going to dismantle the Cradle. And we're going to move the Transformers indoors because they're too valuable to let the idiot meth head scrappers keep messing with. And I'm going to look into it and see how bad they're screwed up. We can probably fix it. It's going to take a bit of doing. I don't know. It might be pooched. We'll really have to get it in here and let them warm up and examine them. But in the meantime, we're going to take the Cradle apart, put it into storage, and move the Transformers inside. So that's what's happening right now. We get to take the Cradle apart.
My way is cooler. I just go, hey, I need to move the forklift. I just say, hey, I need to move the forklift.
You need to move?
No, not really.
Well, shut up.
I was trying to prove
Why,
a point.
why you gotta be like that? I'm here trying to help you, and you're aggravating me.
Is that what I'm like down there?
Yeah,
You're very aggravating, dude.
you're aggravating.
Like, I don't know how we put up with you.
And you smell like cheese.
So, I had a funny experience today. When I went to Jimmy John's, immediately before going to Jimmy John's, I was working with the resin stuff, and I got my hands all sticky, and the only thing we have that will clean that clear off your hands is WD-40. So I my hands off with that, and then left, and I walked into the little Jimmy John's, and the girl behind the counter was like, "Who smells like a car?" I was like, "Oh, sorry."
Because usually they see a guy like me walk in, they're expecting to smell like a car.
Forgot to clean off my hands thoroughly enough to get rid of that WD-40 smell.
Forward ho.
Here we go.
I saw a terrifying thing last night when I was leaving your house. On Franklin, there's the Dodge version of my truck, right? Sitting, no joke, this far off the ground with his bumper.
Okay.
He had 4x8 pieces of plywood extending his box up, and it was filled
Oh yeah.
with debris.
Yeah, scrapper dude.
No, it was
Just trash dude?
just a trash.
Okay, yep.
Filled.
Some days he's full of scrap.
I saw in terror. I passed him on Franklin, and I watch in my rearview mirror as I'm on the on-ramp, he's getting on the on-ramp.
Oh god.
No straps, no safety.
Oh yeah, how'd you like to be the guy behind him on a motorcycle?
Right.
Yeah.
I just, I sure. I was surprised he still actually had, suspension left. Because it was literally, he had a speed bump. He would have lost his bumper.
Have we checked the generator?
No, we haven't checked the generator. We're gonna go have I think he's having a piss.
We just have a drunk out there, maybe? So Dave caught kids smoking back there the other day.
I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's just like, no, he's messing with stuff.
And it looks like he's digging in something. If he walks around the far side along those transformers coming toward us, we'll see him. speed stuff up or let it play out real time?
Speed stuff up. Let's see what happens.
4 times.
He was there a long time.
Sitting back along the wall. Must be stuck in the zipper.
He might be getting high.
He doesn't appear to be digging in the transformer.
Yeah, I think he's
the
getting
panels
high.
aren't open.
Which side are we pulling out first? We'll get the button here a little bit. That's what we can work. Hey, go for it.
If somebody could grab the middle vertical bar, yep, and pull away from cricket.
Pull your way, Dave. There you go. A little more, Dave. There you go.
Out. Oh shit, what?
Alright. Everybody cool? I'll try not to run over any toes. Is the chain unhooked?
Yeah. I'll keep going now.
Brony, I just want you to know I loved you best. Can you kick that stuff all out of the way? Just kick it all back.
It'll be a very nice Italian funeral. That single Mario theme as your body is brought in. They yell at you guys later.
Brony, see the front of the forklift?
Yeah.
It doesn't see you. Look at that and tell me if I get too close to you. All right, now. Let go. I should have this side. Good.
You want to like jump like down farm raising, right?
No, actually better.
All right, now everybody on that side, we're gonna do, it's like a reverse barn raise, and we're gonna let it down nice and easy.
Are we tipping this way?
We're gonna tip it towards the middle. And you're just gonna walk it down nice and easy.
Make sure, Mitch, hold the bottom, make sure it doesn't kick out.
Put your foot on the wheel.
Walk it down. There you go. And we got it. Beautiful. Okay. Lay it down flat on the floor, and it'll be totally fine. Oh. Set it down. Alright, tomorrow we'll take it apart. Now, we're going to do the exact same thing here. Everybody get a piece?
Just gonna lay it on
Is it
top.
on this?
Huh? Yeah, we're going to lay it right on it.
Okay.
Unless you have a better idea.
Just asking.
Should be fine. Ready? Everybody got a piece? Coming down. Alright, you guys have it. There you go. Yeah, be careful not to trip over the thing.
Okay. Whoa.
that's fine.
All right, the cradle is down. Good job, everyone. Thank you.
Where's my oh, so many of the tubes are bigger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it a guy or a girl?
He must be standing up there looking at the camera. Yeah, I wonder if the camera's working.
Yeah, he probably looked up at that and was like, nah, it's probably not real. Yeah, we got your ass.
Is this going to be on YouTube?
Oh, this is going to be on
Facebook?
YouTube and Facebook and
Okay.
Google Plus and
There he is,
Twitter. Yup.
Oh, look up
he's
again.
wearing.
Somebody knows who he is.
Yeah, of course they will.
And whoever it is that knows who he is, and I get his ass, move that. Probably.
It looks like it. With a
Well, what's that bag he left up there?
He's casing.
Oh.
Because this is the middle of the afternoon. This is 2:30.
We were here.
Yeah, we were here. I'd already come and gone twice by this point.
I was going out the back door smoking. I didn't see anybody.
Fast forward or
Yeah, fast
coming
forward.
back?
Oh, here we go.
Always come
You
back.
actually said 2:30 because that's what time the recorder was on. The radio station.
Thank you to
Oh,
all
here
the
comes his
people
buddy.
who have donated cameras and equipment to make this possible.
Exactly.
Thank you to Millennium Security.
Thank you.
Oh, he's got a friend. We're just gonna hang out, dick around with my generator. Yeah, that's great.
Don't know how to open.
Look, it's Dumb and Dumber.
No, Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. What the hell is he doing? Oh, we're just gonna play in here.
Too bad there aren't capacitors in
Oh, baby. I was just going to say the back.
We're gonna have fun with these
Aren't you
guys.
sorry you couldn't booby trap?
They'll
Maybe
probably
220,
come
but
right by tomorrow
that
at
might get us in
2:30.
trouble.
Oh,
So
we're gonna be watching.
They'll probably be walking by tomorrow at 2:30 if they're coming out of school.
I don't know.
No, we.
Now they're gonna go look around.
Aren't you sorry you couldn't booby trap it with about 440?
Well, we can't do that to fences of cars. It is a transformer.
Does it still have the warning label on it?
It will tomorrow.
You can put power on it.
Yeah.
The transformer's supposed to.
They put out 25,000 volts DC.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. DC? Oh.
Yeah, they're rectified DC output.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
He's cutting
he's
What
on the
is wrong with
panel.
these
He's
people?
doing stuff.
What is wrong?
Yeah, try to move it, you idiot.
It's only what 3,000 pounds of transformer there.
Is that how
Maybe
much it
4.
weighed? I thought it weighed as much as a Buick.
It does.
Okay.
It weighs a lot. Now what are they doing? They're gonna go around over
They're
here.
spending the
generator at
afternoon
some
at that thing. Look at that.
Spending a lot of time.
That's what I meant.
Well, it's broad day.
Ah, there he popped the panel. Now he's shopping. Yep, these are the guys that cut the wires out
Now,
today.
what does he want?
Copper.
Oh.
They're looking in the generator too.
The generator was. I hope it's still funny.
Look, I know how to open the door, man. Quit opening the door, because I know how to open the door, man. Well, quit opening the door. I know how to open the door.
Yeah, these guys are gonna be fun. Yeah, we have our guys.
So this is what they were doing when I got arrested for shoplifting.
Yeah, they were standing around watching you, laughing. And look, there's Moose coming back with lunch.
Oh, you got to be
Oh
kidding.
man, Moose drove right past him and didn't know.
You got to be kidding. Unbelievable.
Think how many times you see people in our parking lot when we come and go.